Ndị be anyị ekelekwanụ m unu. Asị m ka nke echiri ya zelu. Dịka o si dị, ya bụkwa Eastern News 24 ka anyị si were wetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya na gbasịta maka nnwere onwe nke ndị Igbo na-azọ. Dịka o si dị, ife anyị na-akpọkwa ya bụ evening tea ka jikwa wee mara ya bụ programụ nke anyị wetara unu ụbọchị nke taa n'uhuruchi taa. Ọ bụ na nke a bụ ụbọchị izi gị na-esonyere anyị na-eme na Eastern News 24, kabalụ ka subscribe and turn on your notification ka you miss any of our update dịka anyị na-drop ya n'iru akwụkwọ na Eastern News 24. Gịnị nwanne anyị kwuru ya na ihe bụ cross brokers from nwanne anyị nwoke gịnị kwuru n'ife o were ịgwa anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa. Unu ga-esi ya bụ ife unu dropụrụ anyị kọmentị unu n'iru akwụkwọ ifu nche gbasịta maka ihe ndị a niile nwanne anyị nwoke dọgasị aka dị iche iche n'iru akwụkwọ. All right, over to you, sir.
Secretary of Defense.
Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, and all the cabinet members present. Greetings, our Honorable COS and Deputy Prime Minister. Good evening, our men on ground, the other defense forces, from Biafra Liberation Army to Biafra Resistance Forces, and of course, the Marines, the Navy, comprising of Dragon Fighter Marines and Black Marines. I salute you all. So we are here, and of course, greetings to all the Biafrans and congratulations to Biafrans, because we have made it, coming from Finland, where we had our declaration, or declaration of independent state of Biafra. So we are really free, and we're close. So what we do now is to defend. We're defending our declaration. So all the military, all the Nigerian state defense forces or military forces, stay in Biafra land, they are occupying forces, and they must leave our land. I don't want to talk too much, of course. What we have here as the Department of Defense Secretary, because my name, of course, is S.I. Nkwacha, Engineer S.I. Nkwacha, and I'm happy to serve Biafrans. So I don't want to go too much because we're limited to 1 minute, so I don't want to say too long. Everybody knows what we've been passing through. So we've been killed, killed and of course massacred in our land. But we don't want to fight war with Nigerian state. We don't really want to fight war. We just want to be left alone. But when they come to kill us, of course, we cannot be a tree and stand and wait for someone to cut us down. We will defend ourselves. Our land must be defended by everything that we have. So that's a short answer. I want to inform Biafrans that our defense forces are intact. They are strong. They are motivated. They are getting all the resources that they need. I guarantee you that, and I'll make sure of that. So right now, they're really getting everything. Within the past few days, there's a positive change in both demeanor and their motivation, because now they're receiving enough resources to carry out the tasks that we asked them to do. So in the Defense Department, this is a big department. It's a really big department. So we have a National Intelligence Agency inside the department. We have the Critical Infrastructure Protection Agency inside the department. We have the Emergency Management Agency inside the department, and we also have the Inter-Agency Coordination Council. So there's a lot of openings that we need Biafrans to apply for these positions, to really get our defense going. So of course, cyber security is very, very important to us. We have to make sure both artificial intelligence and cyber security, those are major areas that we have to focus on. So of course, we also have the police under our department, special forces. So please, I don't want to take too much time. So I want you guys to follow what the COS already stated. Send in your applications, and we can go through that both everywhere across the 40 states of Biafra. So we're waiting for you to come and join us. We're home free. Thank you very much. Thank you, COS, and thank you, Biafrans.
Thank you so much. Honorable Secretaries, Biafrans are requesting that you show your face, that they want to see you. You can on your video, please.
No.
Everyone. It's not you, we see you. They are saying that anybody come in that they want to see our faces. Thank you so much. Secretary of Treasurer, can you please take the floor?
Say finance, you mean
no, Treasury.
Treasury, okay.
Yeah. She's not here? Okay. Honorable Secretary of Health, Dr. Foreman, please.
Greetings to everybody present. Greetings to the COS, cabinet members, and others present. My name is Dr. Ofoma. Secretary of Health and Human Services. I'm a board-certified internist with over 34 years of experience in medicine. I live in the US and practice medicine at the Veterans Affairs Hospital here, period. I would like to bring my experience to bear in Biafra by ensuring a very regulated and standardized medical practice for all medical practitioners in the country. I will try also to mobilize people to harness the best practices in civilized world and bring it to bear on Biafra land. And this is what we're going to do. It's not a one-man job. Probably this will involve all the teaching hospitals, professors in medicine, and others in public health. When the time comes, we shall ensure the best practice is what we have in Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Honorable Edward.
Okay, thank you so much, Biafrans. Thank you, Dr. Rabweze, the COS. Also, thank you, the honorable members of the House. I also want to thank everyone, and I also want to send my special thanks to the Prime Minister, the Ambassador of Peace, Master Simon Eba. I also want to thank our internal leader, Nnamdi Kanu. I appreciate this opportunity to be here this evening to speak to you all. My name is Edward Ibe, for the Secretary of Transport and Logistics, and I'm here to tell you that we have a lot to do, and we have a lot that we require from you, Biafrans, because we desire to make our home the way it should be. All that we have acquired from diaspora, we intend to bring that all back home to make our home a place to be. Considering the years and years of suffering of our people, the years of death by the Nigerian state, many of us have felt Nigeria. Many of us have tested Nigeria. I myself, I have tested Nigeria in a very brutal way. And I can do anything to make sure we get what we want. Because we have suffered enough, and it's time to break that bond. It's time. Already we are breaking the chain, and we are free. So we are now organizing ourselves. And you all know, in the transport section, in the transportation sector, we have so much in place, so much. And people have suffered roads, transportation, bad vehicles. It can cause accident. People die steadily on the way. Okay, we intend to establish both the metro lines, both by buses, airways, even by the waterways, because we do have that. We have all it takes. And with this, we need good Biafrans, those who have understanding and experience, who desire. Nobody knows everything, but when you have the desire to be part of it, because there should be training as well, of which you can learn and know. This will help us to enhance in transportation, which will exceed throughout the 40 states of Biafra. For each state, we have the stations and the workshops on each area that will service both the buses and the metro lines. And all the metro lines will go both on the ground, okay, and also the tram. So we need so much help from Biafrans that can support us to make this go through. I have gone through kidnap issue in that zoo, and I have seen how people go through death. You see your death in your eyes, and you can imagine how it is. So you can see that when you go through such, there's nothing you cannot give for us to get our home. And that's what I stand for. So even a military man was part of the kidnap that kept him in the forest for many, many months, for many, many weeks, for me, before I was able to come out. And not just me, many of us there. So if you have the passion as a Biafran, a true Biafran, not because you want to know how to speak English or you know how to shout, but if you have that passion in you as a true Biafran, join us, support the government in any way you can, because transparency is the best key. No matter how you try to pretend and hide, it must come to light. But when you are straight, nobody's perfect. I am not at either. But when you know that you are there for the truth, and I know this government is out for the truth, we will get there and we will achieve our destiny and purpose. Thank you, Biafrans. Thank you, whoever is listening, the press. I appreciate you all for this time as you have come to listen to us, and I know beyond the sky. We don't have our limit. We keep going because as we continue to develop, we need to go. But smart transportation, we will get all that in place for our people who have suffered so much, have drained the blood of our people so much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Next is Reverend Ebenezer Nene. Reverend Ebenezer, are you there? Okay, he's not ready. Next is from Diana Eme. Take the floor. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Greetings, great Biafrans. I'm going to be standing on already existing protocol because I want to go straight into the main stuff here. My name is Pharmacist Diana. I'm the Secretary of Finance, Economic Development, and Trade. Some people may ask, a pharmacist? What is pharmacist doing in finance department? Well, I'm going to let you know that I have experience in financial related tasks. My first degree is computer science with a minor in statistics at University of Texas, Tyler. And I also have an experience, great experience in financial systems because I worked for 3 years after my high school at Nigerian Breweries Limited before coming over to US. So I have a very strong background, qualification, and experience in financial system. That's number one. I've also served this USB and Bridgie in different levels or categories. My previous assignment post was the Continental Rep for North and South America. And then I kept the financial record there spotless. My records will speak by itself. Also, I'm the financial secretary for New Dimension mandate. So I have the experience. The goal for my department is to give you appropriate, accurate, transparent financial record keeping for the USB. And I'm going to institute electronic financial accounting recording system across all USB. So my department is responsible for managing USB financial resources, fostering economic growth, and promoting international trade. Budgeting, public expenditure, and debt management. I would like you to know and believe that with me, that USB will be served with the utmost level of diligence. And anyone that would like to work in this department, if you think you have the experience and the knowledge, please apply. I'll be glad to work with you all. And finally, I am a pharmacist, a retired pharmacist. And I think that background is going to help me if I have to. Of course, there's going to be a lot of international contracts or engagements. It's going to help me in addition to my experience. So to achieve my goal, the goal of my department, I will collaborate with all the departments across USB, with international organizations, and then other sectors in this United States of Biafra. I'm here to serve you to the utmost level and to the best I've ever done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fam Dan. We are glad to have you. At least we'll be sure that our money is in safe hands. Thank you so much. That's very important. That's all I get from Biafrans. They want to know where their money is, and we got the right person there. Thank you. Transparency is the key. Thank you so much. Then we go back to Reverend Anene. Reverend Anene, are you ready? I'm going to move to Dr. Dorothy. You take the floor, please. Honorable Law, go ahead. Honorable Law.
Okay,
Yes, those two. I don't know what is going on with their mic. You can take the floor. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, wonderful Biafrans. I stand on the existing protocol. By Honorable COS, I greet you. I greet every member of this wonderful, hardworking cabinet. My name is Ulo, and I am the Secretary of Employment, Labor, and Productivity. And the goal of this department is that I would say this department has three components, which is the employment section of it, the labor section, and the productivity section. We plan to take the United States of Biafra on a renaissance. Europe went through their renaissance in the 14th century, which was marked by a period of revival in their classical learning and significant cultural growth and rebirth. And that is what Biafrans have been yearning for, a rebirth in our cultural, to go back to do things the way our ancestors, to revive our culture through education and through retraining. Now, the Renaissance, used to say that the United States of Biafra will be built non-stop for 75 years. So Biafrans, there's gonna be a lot of job to be done. You guys will build this nation for 75 years. And it would be a shining nation that will be spoken of years to come. So what's the goal or mission of the Department of Labor, Employment, and Productivity? In labor, our mission is to foster the welfare of the Biafran workers. The aim of employers treat workers like a piece of crap over in Biafra land. We will promote dignity. We will promote the welfare of the workers and job seekers. You would not have to know anyone in Biafra land to get a job. It's your right as a Biafran to get a job. You will not sell your dignity to anybody for a job in Biafra land. You will walk into any office not knowing anybody, present your resume, have yourself be interviewed. If you're qualified for that position, you are going to get it. And if anyone assaults you, anyone insults you, it is the responsibility of the Labor Department to fight for you. The Biafra worker will never have to be insulted, assaulted, denigrated by anyone. You come to the labor and report, and then we go to war on your behalf. The days of you being abused will be over. So that would be the responsibility of the labor section of our department. And then you have the employment. It is the responsibility of the labor department to make sure that Biafrans are fully and gainfully employed. The jobs that match their qualification. You cannot read something that has nothing to do with what you read and be employed in an area where you're not productive. So we will engage schools to provide training. We will engage employers to provide retraining for their workers for continuous growth. So you will not become stagnant. And if you are in a position where you think you could do something else better, because in Biafra, we want continuous growth for you to grow. If you do better, Biafra does better. We cannot hold anyone back because we're holding Biafra back. So that's, and then in the productivity area, our job in the productivity area would be to measure how your productivity, if you are producing enough, what the prices, if the prices match with what employers can afford. We give economic statistics to the government so that they could make policies. And that will help set the standard of living for Biafrans. So we are here to work and lift up everybody like a rising tide. We all rise together. So anyone who, there are so many jobs in the Department of Labor, Department of Employment, and Department of Productivity. So for anyone who has the qualification, I was going through the U.S. Department of Labor budget for this year alone. The Department of Labor in U.S. their budget is $14 billion. So I hope eventually someday our budget to retrain and keep our people employed will come something closer to what the U.S. uses to keep their people working. But if you have any qualification that you think would be helpful to the Department of Labor, please send your resume to our wonderful COS, and I would be looking through some of these resumes. I will be the coordinating secretary for the different departments, and then for qualified candidate, I would move your resume along. You do not have to know anyone here to get a job. Your paperwork will speak for you, and nobody else speaks on your behalf. Thank you so much. We looking forward to seeing your paperwork on our desks. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm available now.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much. It was difficult for me to get back on track. Anyway, I appreciate you guys, everyone here, especially kudos to our COS, the Deputy Prime Minister, and also our Prime Minister. He's an awful strong and powerful man, well organized. I have been in America too long. I'll put it this way to you. I've been working under also I'm a Minister of Urban Development and Planning. So I have been involved in urban development for 35 years here in America, in Houston area. We've developed a lot of cities, areas and subdivisions. So I'm pretty much aware of what it takes to make a nation be the best nation in the world. I've talked to our PM when we were talking. I told our PM that we will be better than Dubai. He started laughing. I said, I'm very serious. We're going to beat Dubai in the development of our nation. And I hear everyone that has spoken, especially the last young lady that spoke, Honorable Obunda. Father, thank you so much for what you're doing. You're going to do, Obunda. Thank you very much. Because when Biafra comes, we will start. Once we go home, he's already here. Biafra is already here. When we go home, we're going to start providing employment for everyone that is at home. We'll start developing the areas that is already have challenges right now. You know how the flood destroys the roads. We'll begin to work on that. We have Ebube City that we will build from the scratch. And I want everyone to see what Ebube will look like. And also we involve all the states. We engage all the states. So I have a staff that are also listening to my conversation now, both from home and here in America. We will develop Biafra as one of the best nations in the world. And I don't know how much to say about that, but let me say this to you. Every department will be involved with us. We will involve all departments, every department in Biafra land. We'll provide you the space, the land to build, including agriculture. We'll give agriculture, mechanized agriculture. We'll provide such lands for them. We'll engage everyone to serve our nation. It is our responsibility, every one of us. So I look forward to working with each and every department. We appreciate you all being here. There's more to say, but I don't want to take any more time, but to remind us that Biafra will be the best nation. I don't want you to wake up in the morning in Biafra land and say, let me go to America. No, we'll be better than America. I guarantee you that. We'll develop the nation to be better than any state, any country in this world. I have done it here. I'll tell you the city that I worked on. It's called League City, Texas. It is where the space staff are. I mean, space. And then so many of very wealthy men have bought properties and built in these areas that I'm talking about. So look it up, League City, Texas. So we have done great things over there, and we'll do better things back home where we have the freedom to establish a nation that will be better than any other nation in the world. Thank you very much. COS, thank you so much for involving us in this. I'm excited to see what will happen as we go forward in developing our nation. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Reverend. And then I'm already in Biafra from your description. Biafrans, are you not happy? Are you excited? We are, right? Okay, next is Dr. Dorothy.
My God. Thank you so much. I'm standing on the existing protocols. I'm Dr. Dorothy Anthony. Actually, I am the secretary. I will be the secretary. for the Department of Interior and Homeland Security. It will be a governmental body responsible for managing the United States of Biafra internal affairs, ensuring public safety, and protecting our nation from internal and external threats. I think the department will be working interwovenly with the Ministry of Defense. The role will also include maintaining the law and order, safeguarding our borders, managing resources, and responding to emergencies. So the department also will play a vital role in ensuring that our citizens feel safe and secure in their various counties, wards, or communities. Our nation's border will be secured, and the migration will be managed effectively. And also the resources will be distributed equitably, and our national heritage will be preserved. In fact, this particular department will be the heart of United States of Biafra, at which mission will create a secured, inclusive, and equitable society. My dear Biafrans, as a foundational pillar of our nation, our new nation, this department will ensure that every Biafran has equal economic, political, and social opportunities. Bearing in mind that the vision for this department will foster secure and harmonious society where every Biafran will strive, will have the support, will have equal access to opportunities in order that every individual's right will be protected, and not just anybody coming anywhere to harass our citizens. We will be committed to safety and well-being of our citizens. Bearing in mind also that the mission of this particular department will provide robust and adapt interior and homeland security, every interior and homeland security services, which include not limited to immigration, citizenship services, customs, prisons, and correctional services, road safety and fire services, law enforcement and border control, protection and emergency preparedness, database cybersecurity and statistics, census and national identity, name it. And I'm also using this opportunity to tell my great Biafrans, we have suffered untold hardship. And you should be very, very lucky that we have professionals, we have experienced Biafrans who are ready to sacrifice their life to make sure that Biafrans who have suffered will enjoy Biafra, no doubt about it. So I am using this opportunity also to tell you that we are going to employ professionals, experienced leaders, not rulers. We are not going to have rulers in Biafra land, but leaders. Leaders who will be respected, who have the interest of their masses, the interest of Biafrans in their hearts, and also those who are ready to learn. This is not a matter of I'm a doctor, I'm a professor, or I'm a whatever. It is a matter of, are you ready to learn? Are you eager to learn? So be resilient, be resolute that you're going to have the best. In as much as you're going to learn, every individual who is willing to grow and contribute to the nation of Biafra will make sure.
And the by the cosidi, una no go no yewana woke kudonidwa kuko. Also the key be abo the kino yabi fe. Ki wadi ku bastamaka yabi ifenda nine olotagasiaka di teacher. Bastamaka kayabo yese adana obadai no nimia. And kayabi fe adana ndedanya nkaina bo Eastern Region. Kifi wadi kuda ya. Drop all your own comment, your own contribution on the comment section below. Darudi nenumunnem. Chetekwa ozo ni ya bukwa Eastern News 24. Kasi kwa wene weterunya bonu kwozi dio kempa. Kemesia numunnem.